At least 2 federal agencies are investigating Silicon Valley Bank after it collapsed in March, according to exclusive reporting by the Wall Street Journal. Dave Michales, a reporter covering white-collar crime and financial enforcement at the Journal, breaks down what investigators are probing.
SVB fell victim to a bank run. It was a bank run in sort of the classic sense where depositors all sought their money back at the same time. $42 billion worth of deposits flowed out of the bank on one day. It's very common for the Justice Department and the Securities and Exchange Commission to investigate after a big public company or a bank fails or any other kind of very negative market event. SVB Financial Group is a public company whose shares are traded publicly, and it owned Silicon Valley Bank. The SEC is likely to examine what the public company said about the risks to Silicon Valley Bank. Did the public company disclose all the facts and risks that shareholders needed in order to make informed investment decisions? The Justice Department can look at a broader set of facts. Their jurisdiction is not just limited to capital markets or public companies, so it's likely that the DOJ could be looking at matters that are a little bit broader than just how the public company worked. Technically, DOJ and SEC investigations are separate, but it is not unusual that the two agencies cooperate. In the end, they make separate decisions, sometimes on different timetables, about whether to bring charges or civil claims. The two agencies are also, as we understand it, looking at trades, stock sales, that the CEO and CFO of the public company made in close proximity to the bank's failure. So about 3 weeks before the bank failed, the CEO and the CFO sold in total what amounts to about $2.7 or $2.8 million worth of stock. Anytime you see stock sales in close proximity to a very negative event, it raises the suspicions of a lot of people, including regulators and law enforcement, and they're going to look at the stock sales, try to find out if the executives had material non-public information that wasn't known to the market, and if they had that, if they were in possession of that, then they weren't supposed to trade. The Justice Department is conducting, as far as we know, a criminal investigation. The SEC is a civil regulatory agency, so its authority is limited to fining companies, civil penalties, that is. There isn't a time frame that the SEC or the DOJ have to stick to. There is going to be a period here where the SEC is doing some investigations. Whether they lead to any lawsuits or claims of wrongdoing, it's impossible to know at this point, and we might not know for a while.